Warm, happy, hot. Those are a few words to describe how I feel tonight. In the words of Michael Bird, every great speech needs a great quote. I would now like to quote esteemed scholar and close personal friend of mine, Raoul Blackstorm. I live to TG. Being here tonight makes me hot. You guys are all very special to me. I'm gonna miss you guys.
Well, I was one of the last to get or not one of the last, one of the middle guys to get a spot here. After Reed and Paul initiated. Got my license in February, sophomore year. I drive the Prev, stickers, putting stickers on it, that's what I like to do. It's also
You're talking to us,
it's
not
also
just general
trashed.
audience.
It's also trashed by you guys, but that's what makes it good. Pretty much, we own the parking lot, and we are sweet. So I love all you guys.
Loves.
And tailgates for life.
Yeah.
What is it, bro?
You
that a
wrote,
question?
you wrote pause for effect.
It's a friend that is so friendly to his guys that the gay line is breached not once but many a times. What is a Siggy boy?
Positive.
I'm not exactly sure, but what I know, it didn't make sense. Fuck. I respect him. God damn it, that's what I know about him. What is a tailgater? He's a hooligan. He crashes parties by slipping his douche bag ass through a doggy door. The tailgaters welcome me as one of their own, not because they know I'm a pussy, but because they know what I do to pussies. I tear that shit up, and they know it.
What's going on the internet?
What do those three groups have in common? You might want to ask. We have dicks, and love for each other's dicks. As my last statement to the Gator Nation, I just want to say thank you for giving my life purpose.
I just want to say on this beautiful morning of Tailgate Sleepover 2009 that I love every single one of you. Some of my best memories have come from this spot in the parking lot. Some things I'll never forget, like hitting the Prev at 200,000.
Reed was a bastard.
Quick note, Reed's a bastard.
And this game's a flip. Tailgaters after baseball games. Days spent into nights here. All the Tailgater Sleepovers, the Survival Fest. Can't say enough. This is easily the best part of high school. Tailgater Nation.
Dear tailgaters, what can I say? You guys are the apple of my eye, the scum between my toes. We are but one beat, but two hearts. From McDonald's breakfast that I was never invited to the Winter Survival Fest. You guys are always a step ahead of everyone else when it comes to great, fun ideas. As a token of my appreciation, you guys, I wrote a poem expressing my love for each and every one of you.
Mood killer.
From the first time I laid eyes on all your faces, I knew you would take me to all these places that I've never been.
Court, just leave it.
You guys aren't my friends. You're as close as kin. There's no drug or alcohol that can ever replace the days we spent after school in the tailgate space. I'm not gonna lie, I'd get a little upset when the Siggy boys would bash on a tailgate sesh. As our last year together comes to an end, I've noticed a specific tailgate trend. Tailgaters always stick together and never leave one another stuck alone. TGs do whatever it takes to stay atop the Eastlake throne. As I bring my poem and letter to an end, I'll leave you with how I feel about each of y'all niggas. Y'all always be my most remembered group of friends. I love all y'all. Y'all my family.
Well, there really are too many memories to reminisce on. But from Phil Collins bumping in my van sophomore year while I drive back and forth, Twan
Like
kicking over the trash can in a flip argument.
Like
From Reed and Nicholas fighting,
on the wheel.
legit fighting, because someone threw someone else's mitt over the fence.
Nicholas is an asshole.
Nicholas is an asshole.
Nicholas got peed on.
Nicholas gets peed on tonight. You know,
Speech.
I think when we think of friends, we think of each other. And
Statement.
from the last, I don't know, first tailgater sleepover, you know, we're rookies, don't really know what we're doing. And to now, we really do own this parking lot. And I'll take a step up from what Brennan said. We own this fucking school. College isn't gonna be the same without tailgating. That's all I gotta say.
So as the sun rises on a new day and a new era, we will remember tailgating. We will remember fights. We will remember laughter. We will remember people getting pissed on and rocking the van while Paul is inside. We will remember semi-naked wrestling and running from the cops and the skaters. We will be carded for having allergies and swim naked, which would have felt awesome if I did it, but I didn't. I will miss you all, and I love you,
See you in South Dakota.
and I will never probably see you again.
Fine.
Never a tailgater until senior year. Finally became one. It's been a great year. Tried to have a lot of memories from planting a tree to building an igloo to supplying 7-Up.
dead, man.
Plethoras of 7-Up. From a tailgate breakfast that only I went to, and the Reed showed up eventually, to walking up to Eastside Catholic, to falling asleep in McDonald's,
That was good stuff.
to pissing on Nicholas. It's just been a journey this year. Had a lot of good memories, and I just want to say thank you to all of you. I love you guys, and I will see you all this summer. It's gonna be good.
Well, I don't know, you guys don't really know how really the tailgater started, so. The last tryout of sophomore year baseball, me and Reed were parked over in the very far corner over there, and we walked out, Twan pulled his car out, and we sat there for like hour, good hour and a half. You know, A-Marsh started joining in, Brennan, K-Rock, Derek, just the snowball effect. Tailgater sleepovers, I just had a good time with all you guys. I hope we come back here next year and we have another little sesh. I don't know if I'll be too old for that or something, but
No.
I don't know. I hope
We'll have
we
another
do.
sesh.
Never too old to tailgate.
These are the best.
Tailgates for life.
Well, I hope we do next summer. That's all I gotta say.
Hello. How about those finals? I guess that's why they call it Hell Week. Ha ha ha. You guys may not know this, but I consider myself somewhat of a loner. I tend to think of myself as a one-man wolf pack. But when I met Brennan in sophomore corps, I knew he was one of my own. And my wolf pack, it grew by one. So there was two of us in the pack. I was alone first in the pack, then Brennan joined in later. And 2 years ago, when I got to know all of you in the halls or on the field, I thought, wait a second, could it be? And now I know for sure, I just added a lot more guys to my wolf pack. All us wolves running around the plateau together, in Sammamish looking for girls and cocaine. So tonight we make a toast. A toast to the endless games of flip, to Chili throwing thousands of balls over the fence, to Eastlake's receiver Michael Russo, to surviving the Survival Fest, to Monchichis, to the Previa and its countless rides, and to every single person sitting around us this morning. New inhabitants might move into this sector of the parking lot next year, but the tailgater spirit will live on here forever. Thank you.
Our mission is a personal mission. At that. For the last 3 years has been to assemble an elite team of boys and turn them into men through rigorous and sometimes strenuous voluntary circumstances. It is only then that I can know who is worthy of being one of my best friends versus somebody that I know and like well. I understand after walking this walk of life for just about my whole life now that we all had just as many heydays as we have maydays. But that fluctuation of time and mood has never been able to interfere or penetrate with a true, however rare, tailgate gathering. We are now embarking on an adventure of epic proportions all over the western United States during a very unique time. A time when the general consensus of the American people says that the next 10 years will be worse than the previous 10 years. Although this is not a concern for us, because we have developed a deep sense of fraternal bonds within this group, bonds that make us stronger than the general American, and able to overcome the obstacles set out by people of the past. As an ending note, I would just like to say hallelujah for the times we've had, hallelujah for the times we're having, and hallelujah to the times to come. Thank you.